Hey boys and girls, Miss Griggs here, and I would like to go over our sight word book for this week. We are going to be reviewing lots of sight words in this book, and I'm going to go through it. I'm going to read it. I'm going to show you the pictures and the sight words that I highlighted. Okay, so when you first get your book ready, what you're going to do is you're going to go into your turn practice book and you're going to turn it to page 46. Now you're going to find 46 has a bunch of lines on it, and you're going to find the book right there in the middle. You're going to rip it out right after page 46. Okay, and I have mine already ripped out. The first thing I want you to do is right here on the back cover, you're going to find the spot where you would write your name. So my name is Miss Griggs, so that's what I put right there on the line in my nicest writing, the best that I could. Okay, after you've torn it out, you've written your name, I want you to go through and I want you to color it. And coloring is important. Sometimes you don't think it is. Sometimes you think it's just playing, or mom and dad might just think it's playing, but it's not. Remember, it helps to build all our muscles. Okay, so start here first, okay? And we will look at those sight words together that we find. Okay, so like I said, your name. You've colored in your picture. You're going to come down here and look what I see. I see that I have highlighted all the words. The only thing I didn't highlight was the word that has to be sounded out there. We don't know those yet. That's why they've given us some picture clues, okay? So we're going to go through here and we're going to look at these words and then we'll read the whole book together. Alrighty. So I've highlighted these three words, which means they must be sight words. And remember, we highlight our sight words in green. Alright, so let's see what this says. We see the... I'm going to take a look up here. What are those kids looking at? Things are growing. Garden. We see the garden. Pictures really give us a good clue of what's going on with our readings lots of times. Okay, over here on what would be our front cover, we see our title up at the top. Title of our book is I See. And even though that I doesn't look like the eyes that we've been talking about, or even the eye that's down here, they can look different. Okay, that's something that we're going to be learning, just like we learned that the A looks different sometimes. Eyes will look different also. So I've highlighted the I and C because both of those are sight words. Okay, I'm going to check out my picture. What is the girl looking at? What is she seeing with her eyes? Looks like a little worm. So down here, I see the worm. And I want you to circle and highlight those three words because they are sight words. Alrighty. If I turn it over and I'm looking at the inside pages of my book, again, I have it already colored in. My hand muscles are nice and strong from all that practice. I'm going to check out the picture because the picture might give me a clue what's going on. All right, down here. I see the, what's the boy looking at? Pumpkin. I see the pumpkin, and P is our letter for this week. Pumpkin. What do you know about that? Okay, over here, I'm checking out this boy over here. He's looking at some corn growing. That's how corn grows. And these are called ears of corn, even though they don't look like the ears on our head. Just kind of a funny name for them. All right, let's look at our sight words here. I see the corn. Okay, so once I've highlighted my sight words in here, everything's colored in, like I said, and we make sure, just like we did on the other side, that everything is colored in and highlighted. Okay, you're going to know, like I said, that this is the front cover and the back cover. Back cover always has your name on it on these books, and we see that the title here is in bigger, fatter writing right up there at the top, the title. So we know that this is our front cover, back cover. This is going to turn into our spine here. So remember, we're going to take our paper, and it even gives us a handy dandy line here on the outside and the inside where we can fold it on. Okay, so we're going to take our two corners here and we're going to bring them over the best that we can until they meet the other two corners on that side. We're going to crease it, and now we have our cool little book. And I would like to read the whole thing, and then I want to count how many sight words we have in this book. All right, are we ready? I'm going to point as we read. I hope you're reading with me. I see. I see the worm. Open my book up. I see the pumpkin. I see the corn. And on my very last back cover here, we see the garden. Lots of sight words. Let me start up front here and count everything that I highlighted. It's just a whole book full of sight words here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 sight words. Oh my goodness. You're getting to be a big reader in kindergarten. So go ahead, finish this, do a good job, read it to many people in your family, and you can bring it to class on Friday and we will share it. Thank you very much.